We're starting to get everybody in this morning.
Okay.
Ashley Paulson, good to see you this morning. All right, all right. Well, happy Wednesday, hump day again, going into the weekend. So we're glad to have you. I'm looking around to see, so just hang tight with me just a second. I'm checking on Coach, see if Coach got on this morning. All right. I'm going to tell you again, happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a great day out there. So Coach actually sent this to me yesterday, and she said, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to mix it up. I want to talk about the word revitalize. And so we looked into that word, and she said, I want everybody to I want you to say the word to everybody, and everybody kind of think what it means to you, okay? What does the word revitalize mean to you? And the first thing that came to my mind, and I love these one words really do it to you. Like it just takes your mind somewhere. Like when I say the word revitalize, what did you think about? What was the first thing you thought about? And for me, revitalize, the first thing I thought about was, how many of you have been in a town, in a town where there was an old building, right? There was like an old building, old warehouse, old store, and someone came in and gave life to that rundown building. And maybe they made apartments in it that people are today Airbnb, they're doing Airbnb through the apartments. Maybe they put a gated, entrance at that, and they gave it new life. Maybe they put a workout facility inside of it. How many of you got those places in your hometown? You look around and somebody took an old, wore out building that had lost its life, and somebody came in and gave it life again. They revitalized it. That's what the word means to me. When I first heard it today, it's like to give life to something that kind of stopped living. And I share that with you this morning, and I'm going to ask you to tell me kind of what it meant to you, okay? And hopefully Coach will be on in just a second. But there was a point in my life where I kind of had stopped competing, if you will. I was a coach. I mean, I loved the lights, the action, the energy, adrenaline, the fear of what's going to happen if you lose, right? Yeah, the fear of loss, like sometimes is an adrenaline rush. And so you fight to win. And I really was in that era for a long time, and then I lost it. And I kind of started settling. Have you ever been at that place where you stopped, you've started settling, and you kind of lost your spirit? Am I breaking up? I'm good? Okay. Well, it's okay if you've lost that spirit. I know I have before, and I started settling, kind of like that building that lost its life. It lost its spirit. It lost what it once was doing. And then I was introduced to an industry that I'm involved with in network marketing, and it gave me that sense of life back. It gave me that energy back. It revitalized me. Like I was competing again. Maybe it was the fear of somebody thinking I was crazy gave me an adrenaline rush. I don't know what it was, but I got excited again. I started living again, and I revitalized myself through this industry. And I share that with you because there was no difference if in the correlation of revitalizing a building in my hometown to now new apartments that's cool, and it's got the string lights around it, and a hot tub in the back, and they brought new life to something old. That's what happened in my life personally. I revitalized through an industry called network marketing that I knew nothing about. So sometimes the greatest blessings are found at a place where it's at a standstill, if you will. That's when the revitalization occurs. So if you don't mind sharing with me, maybe raise a hand. What does revitalize mean to you? Raise the hand and we'll unmute you. I'll come. Hey, Deborah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's kind of like, getting a new life, restoring, and also like a reflourishment, of your body, of your mind, your soul, your beliefs, all of that. And
Yes.
that's what it means to me. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, yeah. Restoring. I love the word restore. Like
Right.
restore a new you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we got a lot of church goers in here, you know? It's kind of like you get restored by being around that environment. So raise your hand. Anybody else? Anybody revitalize? Come on now. I know. Oh, Bill. Bill and Susan. Hold on. I'm going to ask you to mute.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. I was just going to say, I think this whole thing of going from Limu over to RX has been a whole new revitalized thing for us. It's a kind of renewed and different kind of spirit. And the more we learn, the more full of energy we are about it. So I think Revitalize is real good in that sense. And one of the things that we want to talk to you about revitalizing is renewing people's whole interest in just what you just talked about, putting something special into their lives.
I love it. Yeah, and I'm seeing that a lot, Bill, in a lot of places I go, is sometimes we just need a change. You know, I'm reading a book right now, and I'm gonna share this real quick. I'm reading a book right now that's talking about, and one of the things today was talking about, it doesn't matter financially where you're at. Are you a hundredaire? He said, I don't even know if that's a word, but are you a hundredaire? Are you a millionaire? Are you a billionaire? Are you a trillionaire? You see, if you're a hundredaire, it looks really big to be a millionaire, but you got to grow to get there. And if you're a millionaire, it looks really big to be a billionaire, but you got to grow from being a millionaire to get to a billionaire. And if you're a billionaire, it looks really big to get to a trillionaire, but you got to grow to get there. You got to revitalize. You got to renew your spirit, renew your belief. That's really, I hope you get the message from today. And whatever it is you want to revitalize in, you know, do you want to go from a hundredaire to a millionaire? You got to revitalize. You got to renew. You got to grow. You know, is it your health? Is it your personal life? Like, you know, we've all got those things. So anybody else got one? Anita. Hold on, I'm going to ask to unmute.
Yes, when you said revitalize to me, I think about recharging, because people like us, and I'm gonna talk for the whole group, we have such servants' hearts that we pour out so much of ourselves that we have to find the things that recharge us, that revitalize us. You know, and just like Brent mentioned, some of that is our faith, but it can also be sometimes just giving yourself a moment to sit down and quietly watch a movie with the family, or music, or going for a long walk. But you have to find the things that revitalize you within, because one of the hardest lessons that I had to learn later on in life was I poured so much out and I kept multitasking. I kept giving more and more, but it took a good close friend of mine to remind me that I have to fuel myself, revitalize myself, restore myself, and be at the top of my game, because I can't give the best to others if I don't. So this is key.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anita. And you're so right. I mean, in order to give more, you got to become more. You know, and I love that, because you got to restore yourself. You know, in order to give more to people, whether it's finances or whatever, you got to have more. You got to become more. You got to grow more. And a lot of times that's revitalizing and renewing yourself. So I got Coach Myra here with me. Coach Myra Miles, happy Wednesday to you. I'm going to unmute. Let's see. I'll ask you to unmute there.
Hey guys, all I can say is it's been a crazy morning, but it's better now that I can see all y'all. So I'm gonna get revitalized and get re-pumped up and ready to go. You know, sometimes it takes looking at the positivity around you to realize that that's what revitalizes us to keep going. And I'm telling you right now, you guys have done that to me today. You have revitalized me to take a step forward and just keep going, because you know, we have those challenges. And so anyway, I'm sorry I was late getting to it, but like I said, y'all have revitalized me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Is there anybody else want to share what the word revitalize? Coach, it's been amazing this morning. Some people sharing.
I'm gonna have to watch the recording.
Yes. Anyone else want to say? We wanted to bring it to you this morning. Have you share with us a little bit about the word?
I think Anna wants to down there.
Anna, I'm going to ask to mute. Let's see. I'll ask to unmute. Anna is on a horse right now. This might be the first time ever. Be careful, Anna.
Okay. I just wanted to tell you that we are being revitalized right now by doing something that we love. But I used to redo houses, and it was the process that revitalized me, and just seeing the before and afters of that. I just want to share that with you.
So true, Anna. So true, and I can so much relate to that. One of my hobbies, somebody asked me, what's your hobby? I said, work. And one of my hobbies is construction. I love properties, and taking something that does not look very good and revitalizing it into something renewed. I love that. I love before and afters of that. And so it's one form of giving back. So, Coach, do you got anything you want to add as we end today?
I do not. Looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to go on and make a commitment that I'm going to be on time tomorrow, regardless of my situation.
Coach, we appreciate you, and we know that you're in a very, very busy row, and especially mornings. We've all been there in the mornings when things, you come in thinking one thing and it goes 10,000 other directions. So we understand it. Thank you for your efforts.
God is good.
To be here, a part of this community. So we love you.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. Guys, have a great Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for your input today.